You guys that are tuning in over here on Israeli News Live on YouTube, uh, let me see if I can't put this camera up a little better there for you guys. Whoop. Well, what I was going to let you guys know is that, okay, we do have I've got the tripod stand. Maybe I can make this work. So let's just try it. There we go. All right. Just so you guys are aware, the people that are on, that are actually watching right now on using their phones, we have a lot of people that are using their phones right now to watch. I told you guys about the app, and so we have people that have downloaded the app. The app is free, whether it's your Android or whether it's your whether it's your smartphone, your tablet, or whatever. So we already over here live, those that have the app right now, which is kind of neat because I can go live there at any time, any moment. And so just wanted to remind our friends over there on Israeli News Live, because we're already getting close to 1,000 people that are tuned in right now, that you need to get that app. I think it's important. It doesn't cost you anything to get it. And I'm able just to sit down quickly here, put it out live, and you're going to get the notification on that one. Whereas YouTube, they really just don't like any of us. So, especially if you tell the truth, they don't like you. Get the app. Israeli News Live is the app, regardless of what you've got there. If you'd had it originally and said, well, I got it, but nothing is showing up. Well, our webmaster said you had to delete the old app if you had it before. And even our broadcasts on Israeli News Live are being uploaded over there. Many of them are. But we're going to be able to run it live as well on other issues too that we wouldn't speak even here on YouTube, because it's a different platform, a little safer. Not so much scrutiny as of right now. At least I think it's not. I don't really know if that's the case or not. But anyway, so get it. And as I said before, there is a website. Excuse me, not a website, but I forgot what it is now. Thought I had it written down here somewhere on my desk. There is an email address if you're having trouble with the download, and I think it is, no, my app is not working. No, no. I forget what it is. Anyway, I'll try to put it in the description later after we're done with this video here, so you guys will be able to see that. But there's actually an email address that you can write directly to Bill, let him know that you're having trouble setting up the app, because you have to register everything to be able to do it, and then that way we're able to, you're able to get the notifications is what it is. And I don't see anywhere here on my desk where I had that down. Maybe I can pull it up real quick though while I've got the people here, so I'll try to do it. We are really, too, by the way, some of the things that I do live are really messed up completely. That's another big problem, too. Let me just see if we have anything on here. So, I'll ask Bill. I think Bill's probably listening live, so let me just ask Bill. What is the email address? You're live now. You guys are on slow battery mode there. Let's see if we can't find that out for you real quick. But at any rate there, one of the things that I wanted to share with you guys is that, like I said before, a lot of fears are going on about this coronavirus. They're talking about a mandatory shutdown, 2-week shutdown. But we kind of thought it was interesting that the government just seems to know when all this is going to end. Now, I know the president said it could go as far as July. I don't know if that means the shutdown could go as far as July. I don't really know. But we know that we're getting reports from everywhere, all over the country. Store shelves are just empty. And that's including food now. People have really, okay, now we got the thing. Thanks, Bill. Not working for me 2021. Okay, we updated the email on that. Not working for me 2021 at gmail.com. All right, not working for me bill2021@gmail.com. If you have trouble with the app, email Bill. He'll help you out. Make sure that you guys get that downloaded. Now, other thing as well, because I did this message over on Israeli News Live the other day, I want to bring that back up to your attention. So I'm going to pull that up real quick here just to discuss this a little bit. One of my contacts, and I can't say who that contact was, under the circumstances, I just can't speak about that. And I know that sounds childish, but there's some people, you know, that you got to protect. They're really kind enough to help you, and you have to protect those people. This was the message I did called Epicenter. And I guess that's got multiple layers to what that really means. If you haven't seen that, you need to see that video. I try to say things as much as I can without saying too much information, exposing what's going on. But we're moving into a time, friends, that, no, I'm sorry, it wasn't Epicenter. I apologize. No, it wasn't. What no one else will tell you. That's the video. What no one else will tell you. It's not Epicenter. Oh, wow, I guess people did watch that. 78,000 views. It's not about Planet X. It's not about flat Earth. And Corona is just one of the many, many issues that we're facing that are going to be coming. They're getting ready for this New World Order, and we know that. And so a lot of things are going to be changing very rapidly. 5G, controlling of the population, vaccines, all types of things are coming our way in the not so distant future. Vaccines that are going to be mandated and mandatory for adults. Okay? Mandatory for adults. So imagine that. Imagine having a vaccine that is mandatory for you as an adult. And I think there's over 100. This is actually already on the books that they're trying to get passed. Over, I think there's 140 different types inside of there. And will they end up microchipping you in the process? It's another concern. Everyone, both small and great, take that mark. And I know right now the battle is really beginning. There are ministers that are now speaking against what we've been telling you about this beast kingdom. You know, you have to go right against Jesus to go against that. And let me say this. I don't say that Israel is a beast kingdom. It's not Israel. It's not Israelis. It's not Jews. It is an elite group that identify themselves as the descendants of those Pharisees. And even in that group, these are not all bad people either. But Jesus identified the Pharisees as a reptilian group. He said they were vipers, a generation of vipers. He also blamed them for all the bloodshed that was ever on the earth, going all the way back to Abel. The Pharisees were not around in Abel's time, were they? But the serpent was. And he clearly identified them as part of that race. All right? There's your beast kingdom. But remember how the scripture says they will say they are Jews, and they are not. They are of the synagogue of Satan. They're masquerading as Jews. This is why the true Jews, the Jewish people, and no, I'm not talking about true Jews, oh, it's this group or that group somewhere else, oh, you're the wrong color, and that's why you're not a Jew. No, it has nothing to do with that either. Though, by the way, all those cults and cliques that get started like that, and I don't mean to say that to hurt your feelings, those things are done to keep everybody distracted with a lot of disinformation. All right? Just like I said the other day when I was trying to bring this information out, and I said to my friends that are flat earthers, I said, I love you. I'm not here to dispute what you believe, or, you know, I realize that you're passionate about what you believe, but me personally, knowing what I do know, I feel like that this was put out there using some truth to keep the people's minds distracted in another direction. while the beast is setting up his kingdom, using the Jewish people to do it. And what was sad is they're going to take and sacrifice many Jewish lives in order to fulfill their Talmudic prophecies. And when ministers go out and they say online that this is false, or they try to make it look like you're saying something that you didn't say, they're trying to say, oh, people are saying that the Israel is the beast kingdom. No, it's not Israel. Israel is not the beast kingdom. No, it's not. The Jews are not the beast kingdom. It is those that are masquerading as Jews that are trying to enact Noahide laws on a global scale, and not just trying, they are enacting them. And by the way, I don't know if you know this or not, but there are states right now all across America. I think there's 20 different states in the United States that have adopted the Noahide laws under their education reform bills. Don't think that these Noahide laws are not an issue. And one of the few people that will tell you about this are Jewish people. They're the ones that have the courage to tell you what's really going on, because they care about their own. Just like I say to my own Jewish brothers and sisters, don't go, I can't call them brothers and sisters because they don't believe Yeshua, but my own kindred. Let me clarify that. But don't go to Israel. You're only going into a trap. Why? Because there are Talmudic prophecies that they've still got 6 million more that have got to die in Russia, and 6 million more Jews that have got to die in the United States. They feel that's part of the redemption. That's insane. I mean, the only dying that you do is Christ says you die to yourself. You die to this natural world and be born again. Or actually just says you must be born again. So that's where we get the idea of dying. We die to, not of a physical death. Not this idea that you got to go sacrifice these people off. So just like it was in the Holocaust, it was the majority of the Jewish people that died in the Holocaust died as a result of Zionists that allowed them to go to their deaths, especially the Hungarian Jews. So these things are happening in the background and nobody pays attention to it. But instead, we have these evangelicals that are out there that are protecting. They don't even protect Judaism. They don't even protect the true Jewish people. Instead, they belittle the ones that are the real Jewish people, and they side with the very elite class that condemn Jesus. The very elite class that Jesus says, when they said to him, had we been in the days of our fathers, we would have not have crucified Christ. He said, fill you up the measure then, because you say that is your father's. And yes, that is your father's, and your father is the devil. So these are the things that I wanted to try to get across to you. And I'm going to go deeper into these things, hopefully today as well. These type teachings, though, are not going to be on Israeli News Live. I got to just tell you the straight up, guys. It's not going to be there. We'll run here live even. A lot of times we're going to run live here on the app. If you have the app, we're going to run it live on the app. The app is not a place where we have to worry about something happening. If it does happen, it happens. If they shut us down, they shut us down. But either Patreon, Israeli News Live on Patreon, will run these things there, or I'm going to try to put it on BitChute. And I am having trouble. We have all kinds of attacks on my computers again. And so everything is a major problem, a major undertaking. So please bear with me. But if you want the truth, we'll tell you the truth. That's all I'm going to do. I'm not here to sugarcoat things. Anything I can find out that might save your life, help you, I will let you know. But by the way, this is what they're rolling out. This is why you're seeing all these things happen, the pandemics, things like that. That'll be to initiate the vaccines. That'll be to microchip you more than likely. And I don't know that for a fact. I'm just saying it's a good possibility they'll use it for that. YouTube sends us a message the other day that they have to put their people, not many of their people can work, so a lot of your videos may just end up being deleted. Well, go figure. Go figure, right? So we're going to limit what we say on Israeli News Live. I'll probably stay more just with news. Also, Fact News Network. Make sure you're over there on Fact News Network. Just looking at different backup programs and support the work we do. Please support the work we do. It's not easy, the things we do and what we're trying to do and different things. You know, we're constantly trying to figure out new ways to be able to stay in touch with you regardless of what happens. And we don't know what they're going to do with the internet. And by the way, if the internet does go down, I don't know, I've also thought about regular mail. If they take it to where you can't broadcast, email will probably be one of our first ways we send information to people. Because we know that with the virus, and they're talking about, oh, money is infected. Well, now they're going to say mail's infected as well. Mail would be our secondary resource, but we would try to email information, whether it be a video or whatever. Phones seem to be that they're going to be there. That's another thing. For those of you over on Israeli News Live right now, if you can get the app, keep that in mind. Even with everything going down, it seems like your apps on your phone are still probably going to work. That's why the app is important. All right? They might fix it to where you can't say much on the internet, but it looks like that app, I could still pop up here and do a video for you. May be wrong, but I may be right too. So I don't know. All right? Then secondarily, if we can't do it this way here, we will email you, whether we record. And if I email you, I'll probably have to do little short videos, like 3-minute video, something like that, right to the point, and we'll send it to you in an email. So if you want IsraeliNewsLive@gmail.com, send me your email. Don't expect me to respond. I've got 20,000 emails right now, but put on their email in the description. All right? That way I know you sent your email. And as soon as I can get things more compiled together, I'll compile it together. We may have to just write it. We may have to write it and send it to you that way. All right? So we're looking at all kinds of things. So we're working like practically around the clock. Yana was up till 5 a.m. this morning, constantly working, preparing. She's on the phone. My phone's ringing off the hook as well. All right? So anyway, by the way, we have 51 people viewing on the app right now. So God bless all of you that are viewing. And I don't know, about 1,500 on Israeli News Live. The 1,500 are right here, right now. You need to get the app yourself, I'm telling you. And it's not anything that benefits me. I'm just trying to benefit you guys, all right? And thank you, Jennifer, our moderators. These girls are just a real blessing. Ashley and so many others out there for the work that they do. And, you know, they really, they're so wonderful. And I think we have one brother that's a moderator as well now. But their kindness goes unspoken about so often. So I really want to tell you guys I love you and I thank you for your dedication and tolerating some of the crazy things that I say. I know that I say things that just drive people nuts. So anyway, God bless you. I'm going to jump off of here so I don't stay on here too long, but I will be. We'll be putting a video up today. I don't know if it's going to be on Patreon. I'm going to try to put the one we do today on BitChute because we're going to be talking about the Beast Kingdom, and you know, and I've got to be careful. I don't want them to just shut Israeli News Live down, but I just want to try to get people more steered in areas where you can see things to where it's a little safer for us. Anyway, blessings to you. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your support, your love, your kindness. We appreciate it. God bless you.